A federal high court in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, has stopped the Rivers State administrator Ibas from appointing local government administrators. Ibas was said to have appointed local government administrators for the 23 local governments in Rivers State. However, the High Court had stood against it and ordered that he shouldn't do that. I am bringing this up because Rivers State still stands at the moment as a state with issues, going by the happenings around the state, and think about the state of emergency that is just even being new. It's not even up to a month yet in the state. The administrator dissolved cabinets, going step further to appoint local government administrators. My question is, does this man, this Rivers State administrator, have the right to appoint local government administrators? Also recall that the court judgment that Fubara was trying to, obey, the Supreme Court judgment that he was trying to obey just before the state of emergency was declared in Rivers, also annulled the elections, sacked all the local government chairmen that were voted in, within the 2 years when Fubara was there, when he conducted local government elections, and he had told them to hand over. So it's as though the local governments were working with maybe permanent secretaries, directors, and all of that without chairmen. And so the administrator feels that there is a need for local government administrators. Now, the question of how long, for how long? Is he looking at the 6 months, initial 6 months that the president, gave in his declaration of the state of emergency in Rivers State? Is that the limit? Is it telling the local government administrators that, look, you have just appointed for 6 months, or as soon as I leave, you will be leaving? As soon as the state of emergency is lifted in Rivers State, will they be removed as well? And also want to ask that, does the administration have the power? Does he have the powers to do all of this? Recall that I also mentioned in one of my videos recently that this administrator is more than 50% or almost 100% answerable to the president. Our expectations of him might be dashed at some point. Our expectations of him might be dashed at some point. So it's important that we look at things from different perspectives. I'd like you to feel free to drop your comments. Make them simple and civil. Let us know what your opinions are, as the issue in Rivers State seems not to be getting having any headway, even with these administrators coming on board. Because the point is, somebody can decide to be quiet, or people can decide to be quiet, not because they don't have something to say, but because they just choose to be quiet. That does not mean that they don't have plans, they don't have things in their mind that they want to say or that they want to do. And so from the body language of Rivers up to the judiciary, it shows that all is still not well. I also feel that somebody commented and said that it is the Supreme Court will most likely quash that order, which we are also looking forward to knowing or getting the response of the Supreme Court. Don't worry, just drop your comments, make them simple and civil. We will update you as events unfold in Rivers State.